Officer Santos Cortez is weeks away from going home after yet another surgery. The police officer was paralyzed from the waist down after his squad car was hit by a drunk driver in 2012. Now there's an effort to help him and his family move into a wheelchair-suitable space. Here again is RTV6's Ebony Monet with more on where Officer Cortez is today on that long road to recovery.
He was in and out of the hospital. But
Fran Cortez says after a tough year, she can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
the love and the compassion and the way people want to bless you.
Her husband, Officer Santos Cortez, will have to build the strength to sit up in his wheelchair again. He's recovering from his fourth spinal fusion since the IMPD officer was hit by a drunk driver in 2012. And he's about 4 weeks from coming home.
You know, like I said, we can't all fit in the same room to eat dinner, so being able to all eat together, or him being able to reach the cabinets, or, you know, I can't tell you how many times he's tried to get stuff out of the microwave because it's, you know, mounted high himself, and here's third-degree burns.
Mrs. Cortez says her husband does his best to get around the family's cramped three-bedroom apartment.
Just little things, like he can't take the garbage out because you have to drive it to a dumpster, and, you know, so he's like, oh, my wife's got to take. I know it sounds silly, but, like, he feels like all he was ever made by God to do is be a cop. So then when that got taken away, and then he feels like he can't be the husband and dad.
Going Blue for IMPD is made up of women like Angie Cheeseman and Crystal Sutherland, who are working with businesses like Laura's Bakery in Greenwood, where they're selling cupcakes, one of a handful of fundraisers to help move the Cortez family into a new home, a home that will fit his wheelchair and give him the space to play with his kids and tuck them in at night.
One of those things where we have an opportunity as a community to kind of invest in our officers. And it's not just to impact, you know, Officer Cortez, it impacts all of our IMPD officers. They see the community rally behind them.
Having him feel just, I don't know, as close to normal as possible again would be huge.
And of course, that was Ebony Monet reporting. Want to switch gears?